Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Alyssa Marie here. So today I'm going to be doing this kind of fall inspired cranberry Thanksgiving feeling type of look, if you will. So I did a halo eye for you guys today. Halo eyes are something that I love to see on other people, but I feel like for me it just never really comes out as I want it to. But today I thought I did a pretty good job at it. So I used the Master Palette by Mario, and this palette is just absolutely hashtag goals. I know it's been on here for a while, and I actually got this palette when it first came out. I have just kind of been playing around with it, kind of seeing what I wanted to do before I filmed a video for you guys. So I focused a lot of it on the eyes, the lashes, and then a bold lip. So I went a lot softer on kind of my contouring and my face. Of course, you know, I had to make the highlight popping because what would it be without a look without some highlight? So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I'm going to first start off by going in with the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenish Your Face Primer. Now this primer has actually been really helping my skin, you guys. My skin has been really dry since the cold weather has started. So this has been helping me keep my makeup on without looking cakey. So for the eyebrows in this video, I decided that I was going to try something new. So I decided to go in with the Nyx Eyebrow Gel. And this is supposed to be a waterproof, long-lasting, smudge-proof eyebrow gel. So he definitely can take you swimming on the first date. But no, I just kind of wanted to see if it lived up to the standards. I did like that it gave me a really precise eyebrow, but I wasn't crazy about like the application. It was kind of thick. The color was kind of off a little bit too, but you know, you kind of got to do what you got to do. So for foundation today, I'm actually going to be trying this new one I picked up, and it is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. And this is, I got one of them in the illuminating, and then that other one is just like a matte one. So my color is tan in the matte one and then rich in the illuminating one. And as you can see, it's really like a full coverage type of CC cream. So I love that it's not heavy and it's not cakey, and it still gives you the coverage of a foundation without being one. Now, of course, I'm going to go in with my all-time fave. This is my L'Oreal concealer, and I like to use this as an eye primer. I feel like it works really good for me, and I'm not really big on eye primers. So we're just going to go ahead and buff that out all over the lid and bring it up to the brow bone just a little bit, just to make sure we have a nice full coverage base. So next we're going to go ahead and set that with any translucent powder you have. I believe I went in with the Tarte Cosmetic one. And then for the eyes, we're going to go in with the Master Palette by Mario. I love this palette. It is absolutely goals. So for our crease color, we're going to go in with the Isabel color. And next, we're going to go ahead and go in with Violeta. And we're going to go ahead and take that on the outer corners and then take that into the inner corner to make our halo effect. Now I decided to apply this with a Morphe brush, the kind of pencil brush. I don't have the number with me, but this is just to ensure like precise precision, because I didn't want it to really overpower the entire lid. So I wanted to go in with this type of brush first, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and buff that out. Now this look requires a lot of buffing. So as you can see, I'm going in and I'm just buffing and I'm buffing and I'm buffing, because I wanted to have that kind of diffused look. So I didn't want it to have that really dominant like bam, 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 here are the colors. I kind of wanted it all to kind of sink in together. So I'm just going to continue buffing and buffing and buffing that out until I like what I see. So next I'm going to go in with the color NYC, and it's just more of like a purpley deep color, and I just took that to kind of deepen out the edges and just to kind of smoke out the crease a little bit. So next we're going to go in with Muse, and this is going to be our lid color. So to make it really pop, I decided to take my Mario Badescu facial spray and just apply that with a Packer shader brush onto the middle of my lid. And as you can see, it wasn't as vibrant as I wanted it to be, so I decided to go in with Marina just to kind of make it really pop. Now, I didn't take too much of this color because I didn't want it to overpower the Muse, so I just dipped my brush lightly in there and just kind of packed it all over the lid, and it gave me more of the effect I was looking for. So next, we're going to go ahead and conceal our under eyes. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this was my first time trying this concealer, and I actually really loved it. It was really lightweight and it blended in really nicely. So just go ahead and take our damp beauty blender or whatever you prefer to blend your concealer in, and go ahead and buff that concealer out. So guys, I next decided to try the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick for my contour, and this was in the color Mink. Now, online it looked like it was a good contour shade, but as you can see, it looks really ashy and it just doesn't look like it's for me. But I just kind of wanted to try it out. I just more or less wanted to try out like the stick and see if I like the consistency, because then I was going to go ahead and return it and get a different color. But we're just going to go ahead and buff it out and see what we get. But as you can see, it really didn't do too much, at least not for me or my skin tone, so I wasn't crazy about it. So next we're going to go in with one of my all-time faves, and this is the Rimmel Translucent Powder, and I'm just going to apply that under the eyes. Now, like I said in the beginning, I didn't want a full, like, right under eye, so this is why I decided to take this powder instead of my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So next I'm going to go ahead and go on with something new. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and I'm just going to take that contour shade, and the color I brought was 750A Carmel Toffee. I think they have two different palettes, so I brought the darkest one. So just going to go ahead and contour out my nose a little bit, and then I took the Beauty Blender to kind of pick up the excess product so it wasn't so harsh. And then next I decided to try the kind of banana color on the left side of the palette just to see how that would kind of fare on my skin, and I did like the effect. It did give me more of a brightening effect. So next we're going to go back in with that palette that we used for our eyes, and I'm going to go back in with Violetta, and I'm just going to take that along the outer corners, and then for the inner corners I decided to mix all three. So I decided to use Muse, NYC, and Violetta just to kind of bring it lighter in the insides. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff everything out so there's no harsh lines and make sure everything's nice and blended in together. So to highlight our inner corner, I decided to take So for the contour, I decided to go back in with the Wet n Wild contour palette and use that right color to contour and bronze up my face. And then with the same Rimmel translucent powder, I decided to put that all over my face just to mattify everything and kind of fuse everything together. So you're going to go in with some blush. I went in with the Wet n Wild, and this color is in the color Rose Champagne. Now this is more of like a nudie color, and it has some like kind of sparkles in it, so it kind of illuminated everything for me, which was great. And for Well, to prep our lashes, I went in with the Tarte Lash Paint. I actually really like this mascara. It actually elongates, volumizes. It makes your lashes look really nice. So for highlighter today, I'm gonna go in with an oldie, and this is the Laura Geller highlighted, and this is the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of darken up my waterline. I feel like it kind of made the look more complete. I'm just taking, I think this is like a drugstore one, and it's actually not in black, it is in brown. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our lip liner. I decided to use the Nyx Lip Liner, and this is in the color Auburn. And then for our lip color today, I have a love-hate relationship with this lip color. It's actually the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it is in the color Transylvania. And then we just went ahead and sprayed our Mario Badescu facial spray just to make everything blend in together. Alrighty guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give me 2 thumbs up. Also leave me a comment down below, let me know what else you would want to see here on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.